I was really appreciated the way they're approaching the kids, the way they're approaching their own employees, how this is creating a comfort and a safe environment for the kids to thrive.
I'm Agnes Stowicki, Managing Editor with Our Kids. We're speaking with insiders from Canada's leading camps and kids programs. This is the Our Kids Insider Perspective.
First, my son has started with their soccer academy, indeed with an after-school program, and then he moved into the soccer academy. I've seen how they are treating the kids, but also how they are approaching to their own coach. And like everybody has a whole of this, like create this whole happiness and safe environment for the kids. And then my kid has like, he was very young, he was 5 years old. He started to develop not only on the sporting and sports athletic terms, but also the leadership, and he started to develop mentally. So when I saw that, I was really appreciated the way they're approaching the kids, the way they're approaching their own employees, how this is creating a comfort and a safe environment for the kids to thrive. Like why I'm not trying summer camps and winter camps. And then that's how it started uh, with my son, and then my daughter joined him, and they are both really happy with that. This is how it started, and I guess I really see that whole approach and environment of TAC, the creating the safe environment where kids can thrive. It's either an academy, it's either a year-long course that they're offering, or a camp. It's always the same. So this is how I think it's the best fit for my kids. First of all, it's year round, and they do have like a lot of options and opportunities for the kids. It's not only one sport; it's everything. It's like you can find a lot of things in it, like soccer, basketball. I love the aquatics team also, like everything. But it's also not only an athletic development. Year round, you can get a leadership development from them. Like you can get a financial literacy for your kids, chess, robotics, like whatever you need, you can find over there. This They do have like a holistic approach for kids development where they offer a lot of options, and you can combine them, and then you're going to see your kid is just like learning and growing, not in one area but like several different areas. So the 100%. I think another point that needs to be mentioned as like unique about TAC is that they are really interested in kids individually. It's not, they don't have a one size fits all approach in anything. So they literally care about the kids themselves, who they are and how they're developing. Everybody has a different pace. All of the kids has different interests. They follow them, they evaluate them, and they build a separate path for each one of them. And that makes all of the kids um, feel understood, valued, and that helps them to grow even more in whatever they want to do. I think the most important point is asking questions and being in an open conversations and communication with your kids, because the coaches in TAC, they are in that kind of open communications with the kids. So they are trying to understand how they can support your kid in the best way. So what you should do as a parent is just to continue that at home after a camp day. Ask them what they do like the most. Ask them what they didn't like. Ask them what made them happy. If they want to change the sport that they're doing, if they're ready to move ahead, like to add one more leadership skill to their development. And TAC, I think, is very open to feedback. So if literally you're not happy or unhappy with something, it's okay to tell them and then get your kids' feedback. They will listen to it. So definitely in any areas. Like my kids even like the food in their camps, but sometimes they say, "Mom, it's not enough. Like we played soccer for 7 hours and I'm so hungry." And they will hear that. They will follow the kids and like, increase the portions. Or sometimes if there's a hungry kid out of the normal, they will see that. Like even with this very basic logistic stuff, they can help you, but it's also for their development. Just stay in an open communication both with your kids and also the coaches at the camps. They love it. The most important point for me is that like the next day they want to go back. So I think this is really important. So if they are dragging their feet, it's not a good sign. But they want to go back, and now we came to a point where, like, mom, like my son is focused to soccer, so that's what he mainly does. In addition to aquatics, but for my daughter, she doesn't have one competitive sport. She would come and ask, "Mom, what do they have this winter for camps? Like, is it dance? Is it gymnastics?" Like, she's going to ask me and we will pick it together. So I think this is really very important. They love it there. They love the coaches. They love the food, as I mentioned. They love the environment. So they enjoy being there with every aspects of it. Indeed, I do. So I think this is very important. I do see uh, two main things that TAC is offering. One is personalized approach. And what I mean is that, like, you go to one of the locations, and they have many locations. And I'm amazed with their capability of seeing, understanding, following a kid individually. I'm amazed with that. This is really important. It's not your kid won't be any kid within the crowd. They will see the kid specifically. They will understand, and they will definitely invest in his her athletic and leadership development. So I think this is really important to know. It's I care about this a lot. Another thing that I see, like I'm also working in a corporate environment. They have created such a well environment for their own employees and coaches, volunteers. I see every faces each and every year. People are happy to work there, which I value a lot because they're loyal, and that loyalty comes with a happy working environment. So this results in two ways. Happy happy employees, happy kids. They are willing to help your kids. They're willing to serve you. They are willing to literally invest and develop your kids. So this is really important. It's just like happy coaches, happy happy kids, good development. And what I also see, like this creates a very safe environment for the kids because they know who they are going to see. They met one like a swimming coach in the winter camp, let's say. We continue with the aquatics winter long program. They see the same coaches, so they'll say, "Oh, I'm in a known environment. I know these people. I don't have to um, improve myself. Like I don't have to prove myself again. I don't have to teach who I am. And I know these people. I can talk to them. I'm not alone here. When my parents leave, I'm still okay here. I'm still confident where I am and I feel good. So I value this a lot, to be honest, because there's not a turnaround of coaches, there's not a turnaround of volunteers. Just like people are there are very nice because they're nicely treated.
For more information about this program, you can visit their profile at OurKids.net.